Now we're on the way out to,
Where are we going?
what?
Where are we going?
Well, I was in the process of saying we're on the way out. We're doing a recce. That's a reconnoiter. We're going out to look at a potential caravan and a tug. That's the thing that pulls the caravan for our round. It's called Sue and Sam's Surreal Sunset. What is it called? Surreal Sojourn into the Sunset Trip.
Sue and Sam's
Surreal Sojourn into the Sunset Road Trip. So we're going out just to eyeball a caravan and a tug.
A Randy van.
And we're going to call it Randy. Sue and Sam's Randy Van. Randy Van Warmer. You remember Randy Van Warmer? No. Anyhow, how are we going? So we're just, we've head-butted this, if it's either the boat or the car, we've just head-butted the fuel stop. And luckily we haven't got an electric car because we would have to stop and charge it on the way out. So we've just filled it up with fuel, you know, fossil fuel. Fantastic, can't beat it. Yeah. So that's what we're doing, so we'll come back.
All right, we've got to get there first before we come back.
Well, we'll get there, don't worry about that. Right, I'll button it off.
How is it?
What?
How is it?
Well, I've cooked stir-fried vegetables and fillet of chicken sliced and a little bit of satay sauce, and it's going very nicely. Why do you ask?
It looks a bit dry. I've got a bit of sauce on mine, so it looks like a satay, but that looks pretty dry, doesn't it?
Well, pardon me. Would you just leave me? I know what I've cooked. I know how I'm eating it. You haven't got any pasta. I've got the satay sauce on there with some stir-fried.
But there's no satay. Where's the satay?
I've stirred it in, and you've just got yours moving around there. At least my satay's blended in. Yours is just sitting on top like a glug, like sort of mud on top of a road. I'm going beautiful. I don't need to. What are you asking me?
Would you want some Parmesan cheese on it?
I want.
It looks a bit dry.
Well, I'm enjoying it as. Would you like me to put some more satay sauce on it?
No, please don't do that.
Oh no! Look, shit. Is that enough? How's that look?
Well, it's only a little bit, but that's enough.
I've cooked the food. I've brought it out. You're eating yours. It looks very nice.
It's beautiful.
I've got pasta on mine.
Yeah, not me.
What?
Not me.
Nutmeg.
No, not me.
Oh, not me. Not me. And there's a little pasta left over. I cooked a surfeit. I think is an extra lot of. A plethora. I cooked a plethora of pasta, and
Well,
I'm going to put. I'm going to put the beef. I'm going to put the beef stroganoff. You know, what do you call it?
Sauce.
Sauce on it later. But I've put this is tuna on there. The tuna, responsibly caught tuna. They said they catch the tuna on the can on hand lines. Do you believe that? They have 100-kilometre drift nets. And they catch every single thing that's got fins and breathes through its gills. That's what they cook. That's what they bottle.
So you could be having turtle.
Eh?
So you could be having turtles.
No, they'd sell the turtle to the Chinese who like turtle soup. They'd sell the mussels to the Greeks who like
Greek things.
They sell the crap to the Australians who'll eat anything, and I'm one of those. So it's going beautifully. I've eaten the.
So you don't want any sauce.
I want nothing.
You don't
I
want
don't want
anything.
you to film me while I'm actually eating the food that I've cooked.
You've done a fantastic job.
Well, I have, but it doesn't need a critique about it.
Show me. Show me. Eat some.
Eat some. Jesus.
I saw it. Oh, there you go. So it's nice. So you're right. You need something to wash it down with.
Dry. Now, we started the day off. I just thought, because people just are interested to know how it ended up. We started the day off by going out to do a recce on a company, an organisation. What?
A recce?
What?
A recce?
A reconnoiter.
Who's he?
Ricky Neuter. bloke. We're doing a recce on the caravan and the tug, which is the vehicle to pull the caravan. We've gone out and looked at some configurations, and the great stumbling block was, where is the kazi? Where is the can? On the
toilet.
On the toilet. The original
Why is that?
the original layout we had that they showed us, very good quality caravan, was that the toilet was in midway. It was the bedroom there, then the kazi, and then the kitchen and all that. I said I'd like the toilet right away from the bedroom in case one of my meals goes awry and there's a explosion of intestinal gas in one of us, and we have to rush up the back to evacuate the bowels. Mind you, they've got a very, very good toilet system there. Now it's a cryovac thing where you
Cryovac, it freezes.
where you evacuate the bowels, and it goes into a plastic bag, and then when you think the bag's full, you get a fair idea if it's full by the aroma. It snaps it shut and it seals it, and then you just take the bag out, like when you pick dog shit up from the park, if ever you do that. You just go and drop it in a receptacle. Reciprocal. No, it's a receptacle.
A bin.
Not a bin so much, a proper place for poop.
Yeah, a bin.
Anywhere, just a footpath. So that's how the day ended. Now I'm taking the camera back. So have I got my hand over the lens again?
Probably.
So this is you. So we had a look at some vans. We've had a couple of van companies interested in joining us on the venture.
Yes.
And today we looked at man who is. We won't mention what the company's called until
we decide.
And he's decided that he'd like to join us. And so, what did you think today?
I think it was pretty good. I didn't mind.
Pretty good.
I don't mind the can in the middle. I
Don't you?
don't have a problem with that.
Right, so you get out of the bedroom, mind you, this is a caravan, and you walk 1.5, you walk 1 metre to the door, which is made out of cellophane. Very good caravans, very good quality, but that's the way they make them, for weight. So the caravans are bogged down with heavy steel doors. So you move out and you've got a paper-thin door between you and the can and me lying on my ass.
Well, I wouldn't go to the bathroom while you're laying in bed.
When would you go?
When I need to go,
What happens if you needed to go while I was laying in bed?
I'd tell you to go for a walk.
What, get up at 3 in the morning and
That wouldn't
put me
happen.
shorts
That
on and
doesn't
just
happen.
spear out into the bloody undergrowth?
That doesn't happen.
Well, it might have, say as one of my meals just didn't hit the spot.
God help me.
All right, well, so you don't mind the can being midships.
When you got to go, you got to go.
But it'd be better if the can was down the back of the caravan. It's a 23-foot caravan. Yeah.
Oh, so you can hear the echo coming through the corridor down.
It's not
same,
about
it's
the
only-
echo. There
it's
would
a
be no
room.
echo. There'd be no breaking of any wind or anything. It'd be just maybe the aroma that hasn't been captured by the cryovac toilet
Do you smell?
evacuator.
Do you
And-
smell?
What?
Do you smell?
Well, your shit doesn't smell. I know you've told me that plenty of times. But you know what they said is a good way to smother the effluent? What?
Yeah, what? What did they tell me?
Light a match.
Really?
They say light a match. Don't get it too close to your aort, or you might ignite some intestinal gas and you blow your fucking ass out your tweeds. But they do. They say light a match, and the phosphorus of a match
Really?
kills the smell. I know that these are just the simple things. Everything else is good. It's just the toilet habits of travelling with someone. On the boat, it didn't matter. We had 5 toilets, and I never came down your end of the boat.
This is true.
So
We're just seeing that.
we could take a spade with us, and then if we're caught short, we just step out about 100 metres from the caravan, dig a hole.
Yeah. How do you reckon that's going to go with the other campers?
Well, if we were at a caravan park, we'd go and use the latrines and the facilities that they have. If we're out on our own, you just spear off into the bush.
And be
No,
like a
but kangaroo doesn't. They can beat you to death with its projecting its Joey. So anyhow, that was so. How did you think it went today? We think we're going to select a very good company. We had a very good meeting with the people today.
Well, the caravanning industry is a very good industry, but we did, yes, there's multiple caravans out there, so we're just exercising our options. But this was a very good one today.
Right, so we just thought we'd tidy up. You saw us leaving today to go out, and we just thought we'd finish it off. What did we do in between time? What did I do?
But until we pick one, we will reveal.
What was the other bit of
one
filming we did in
Really?
between this?
Really?
Yep. We filmed us going, and then we did a bit of filming coming back, didn't we? No, we didn't. Well, there we are. So that's what we've done today. No, we showed the meat. You there?
Yeah.
We showed me cooking a meal, and you telling me it was too dry, and why aren't you putting more moisture on it? And I said, why don't you go? I mean, could you believe it? I've cooked for 6 months up on the Airlie Beach Whitsundays
It was
extravaganza.
beautiful.
Well, don't speak bullshit. I mean, when it was beautiful, it was all
Up
right.
on the Whitsundays.
What?
Up on the Whitsundays.
Yeah, the witless Sundays.
You did a great job.
That's enough. Get it off. Button off. Made me feel seasick.